loves, it's Belinda and it's that time of year again, and today I decided to put together a very colorful look and a really cute outfit that's great for the holidays, which was inspired by Maybelline's latest trend. We're going to start off with a clean face, and I'm gonna add the eyeshadow on first just in case there's any fallout, and I'm gonna start with my color tattoo in the shade Fuchsia Fever, and this is just going to really enhance and make the colors pop on your eyelid and also ensure that the eyeshadow is going to stay on all day long. These are some of my favorite primers because there's a variety of colors that you can choose from. So after that, I'm going to blend out the top just because by adding it with my finger, it can get a little bit messy and not look as clean. So I'm just going to reach for this really beautiful color, and it's actually in part of the nudes palette, which is an awesome palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and just blend it all out, making sure that it looks nice and neat on top. And the key here is always to blend. So now I'm gonna grab this neutral shade, and this was the exact shade as my actual skin tone, so it's great for blending out and also making sure that it looks nice and clean on top without having to remove any makeup, which is great. You just want it to slowly fade out into the brow bone. Now it's time to make those eyelids pop with a burst of color. This is the Smoky Night palette, and the shade that I'm going to use is a really dark purple, which almost looks blue on camera, but it's beautiful if you guys were to see it live. I love it, and I'm just going to add it to the sides of my eye. I'm not going to put it in the center because that's where we're going to add the gold, and it's going to look really nice together. So you just want to make sure that you add a little bit at a time so it's not overwhelming. Then with my finger, I'm going to reach for the gold color. You guys can tell that I've used this shade a lot. And I'm just going to pack it onto the center of the eye to make sure that it stays on. And then I'm going to go back with a brush and slowly blend it out to the top so it looks nice and even. And then I'm also going to bring it down to my waterline where it's going to make a really nice highlight for both the eyelid and the bottom so I don't have a bajillion different colors on. It's very simple and easy to do. I lost a little bit of that purple color, so I'm going to go in with my brush and just add a dab more. And then I'm going to go ahead and put eyeliner on the bottom. This is the Master Kajal eyeliner, and I'm going to put it on my waterline so it looks nice and neat and doesn't look too messy. And then I'm also going to add it to the bottom of my waterline to give it a more dramatic look since we're not adding eyeliner to the top. And then I'm going to go ahead and just set it in, make sure that it's not going to smudge or move throughout the day with the same eyeshadow that I applied to the top, and also gives it a little bit of sparkle, which I like. So now I'm going to use two different mascaras, one to give me volume, which is a Falsies, and then this other one mascara, I use it every single day, and it is the Colossal Volume Mascara, and it has to be waterproof, otherwise my eyelashes will not stay curled. They're just really stubborn, like I always talk to you guys about in my tutorials. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and prep my face for foundation. This is the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Pretty much it just gives you a flawless appearance with or without makeup, and it's going to make sure that my foundation stays on all day. The foundation that I'm using is called Dream Wonder, and I am in the shade 80 Medium Buff, and I always like to add it on my face first instead of the applicator just because I don't want to have cake face and overdo it with liquid foundation. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend all that in. Next is my concealer. With this concealer, I can kill two birds with one stone. First of all, cover these dark circles underneath my eye and also highlight underneath. And I also make sure that it gives me a straight line with the blending. As you guys can see, it makes it look really nice and even on the sides of the eyeshadow. To set all that in, I am going to use the Dream Wonder foundation, and I'm just going to add that to keep myself from looking too oily, and then to set in the concealer underneath. Now my eyelashes can be really stubborn, so I have to wait for them to dry before I can curl them. And then after that, we are going to move on to the bronzer, and this is one of my favorite bronzers because it's not a cream form and it's not totally just powder. It's actually a little bit of mixture of both, which is long lasting throughout the day. So I'm just going to add that underneath my cheekbones and go up to my temples to make it look all evened out. It makes your face look a lot more chiseled and put together. Now I need a lot of help in the brow department just because my eyebrows are always just sticking up and they're sparse. So I like to go for the Brow Drama Gel, and it's a tinted gel, so not only does it give a little bit of fill-in where you have sparse eyebrows, but it also keeps your eyebrows in place, which is great, and it's really easy just with a little wand. Now I'm going to highlight my cheeks, and I'm not going to add blush because I don't want there to be too much color because I do plan on having a bold lip. So instead I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones, and then I'm also going to grab a little bit with my finger and add it to the bridge of my nose to highlight that as well, and it just gives it a little bit of a shine. Now with the new matte lipsticks, which I'm sure you guys have been loving as much as I have, because who doesn't love like a matte lip, and this one is actually in the shade Mesmerizing Magenta. And that completes the look, so now you can celebrate with your family. I love the holiday season, and I really wanted something that was a little bit different, something that was very colorful and made your eyelids pop. So now for the outfit, which is my favorite part. This shirt is actually from my Market collection, and I absolutely love the lace on it. And of course I had to put it together with a really cute tulle skirt, and I don't think it's too much because it's a shorter tulle skirt, but it's not too short, so it's flattering, and if put together it looks like a dress on its own. So that is all, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Muchos besos. Mwah.